This is a 320-acre farm that my dad bought in 1926. And I was born in this bedroom on the south side of this house in 1927. And my dad lost the farm during the 1930s, during the Depression. But one of the first things I can remember when I was about 3.5 years old, my mother was putting me to bed in that upstairs room right there. And I can remember the first recollection I have was she yelling, the barn was on fire. And we looked out the window and there was our barn right there. It was burning. This was in about the month of, I guess about July. And my dad had hauled fresh hay into that barn that had heated, and through spontaneous combustion the barn burned down. Lost some cattle in it. Dad wasn't home at the time. He was over at the neighbor's planting a thresher's bee. So he came back over, but the barn was gone. Then this is about 1931, then he built that barn over there. And that was the barn that we had then from then on. Then came about 1933 or 34, and Dad lost the farm. His payments, as I remembered, were only $600 a year. But $600 was a lot of money in those days. We had a family of 7 children. I had a brother, Raymond, who was about 8 years older than me. He had diabetes. And I remember half of the milk check. My dad would sell the cream in town and maybe get $6 for the cream, but half of the cream check would go to buy insulin to treat Raymond because he had to have injections twice a day. So there wasn't much left for groceries. Over here,
and over there.
Yeah, and Mother used to do a lot of canning. So we had a lot of vegetables that she'd can. Beans, carrots, peas, and she'd do a lot of canning, and then we really lived from the garden, both in the summer and the winter. And this is the old homestead, David.
They shake your hand?
Well, look who we got here.
Hi there. Oh, that was